So this party is ready to rumble. Let's get into it. This is a bit of an interesting party comp. We're very shuffle heavy with this one, and we should be using mana when the Reaper is out there. So let's oh, we need to kill this guy fast because we're gonna have a problem when he gets into his stance. Because we're moving around a lot. That's kind of the design of our party. Oh. When receiving direct damage, restore vigor to all allies equal to... So this changed. Oh, Mark of Retribution. That's the one that I wanted. There we go. That doesn't do damage. Okay. Okay, you're trapped, which is interesting. This moves you forward, which I don't really want to do. Let's do that. You're already at the front, so you can do this one, I think. time for some food. So okay, so you can move forward one safely. That won't move our minion. Did I get you 12 to 15? I don't know if I got them. But yeah, this Mark of Retribution seems to be doing crazy work. But the trap is a little funky. I'm not sure how to feel about it, but the ghoul, Rose, you seem to have good things going on here. Ghoul has solid damage. Okay, so that's a dot for both sides of things. So I'm going to re-up Mark of Retribution on the skeleton. So you've got the trap on you. Characters that attack the marked minion receive damage. That's the one that I added. And then Mystic Fortitude. But there's also the trap, which is not currently communicating its functionality. I think that secures the kill. It's a bit slow going with this team, but oh, that's a stance, so he can't move. Remarking, unfortunately, does not extend the round count. I'm trying to parse all of these words that you just said. Okay, you should already be dead. And then something is causing us to heal. I'm not sure what that is either, but whenever something dies, we're getting a little bit of a heal, and I'm not so sure of what it is. So, okay, so if I do Cursed Doll, that's not useful because we'll just spend mana and then not necessarily get it back because we'll secure the kill. Okay. A random enemy loses 30 luck until the end of battle. Not so sure that's useful. Oh, is that not a full heal even? Did the mortuary not full heal you? That's interesting. Let's see, we have 2 to spend here. I'll pick up some accuracy. I'll pick up some... we can't do damage. We'll get some luck. And then we can't pick up accuracy, so I'm good to sit on those points for the time being. Keep them healing up. And then I don't mind picking up another grave and then doing an elite squad. So let's go this way. I think I'll pick up a mummy. I don't fully know how mummies work quite yet. Well, we had a wraith and it was pretty good. So we'll grab the wraith. Oh, we can sacrifice something too. Maybe we'll sacrifice the wraith immediately. Okay, zombie, we know what you have. We should also think about if there are any potions that we want, since now we've unlocked them all. Restore vigor equal damage dealt. That's interesting. Would we want to... Well, let's craft one of these just so we have a recovery broth. I think that's smart. And then we picked up this. We have a level 3 brain. We don't need that right now. This looks like a nasty fight. We'll see. Oh, I see what you're saying, Bear. Now I understand. All right, so we stymie. Let's get rid of the elite mad mage. Oh, of course. Oh, that's scary. All right. That was actually a ton of damage. Excuse me. Wait, how many hit points does the mad mage have? Oh, it's highly magic resistant, maybe? That was a ton of damage, though. We'll do the double damage on the zombie, but that may be too slow, I'm feeling, right now. So, okay. So, yeah, you have a ton of magic resist. That's why this didn't do much. So let's do this instead. Okay, good. I'm just glad that isn't going to be doing that again, because I don't like taking all that damage. It's going to be hard enough recouping after this. We're kind of hoping that it redirects to the stone golem. Just because stymie is so strong. Now, our werewolf is feeling good. Just due to the innate regen. That was a lot of damage. I think we're gonna need to, we're gonna need some more healing. I should have spent my wrath on New Moon just in case that didn't secure the kill, but...
Mop up the gore.
Okay, we did pick up a level 5 brain.
Using it as fertilizer.
But now, we need healing on you and healing on you, and we need a bit of healing on the zombie, which means this team's gonna need to go fourth. But we almost have enough to build another team, especially given the fact that we're sitting on a pair of decent brains. Sometimes the words that we say. I think this Wraith, though, I'm gonna sacrifice. See if we get some good stuff out of it. Werewolf receives, stacks up to 6 times. Hex Bomb at the start. Deal 30 to 45 stress. Ignores ward. Okay, that's interesting. We got a partial elite battle coming up here. That's going to be hard for this team. Doesn't look like there's a mad mage. They were a little scary. I don't know how well this team is going to do. It has a lot of healing, so maybe it will do okay. Let's pick that up. Getting some of these, like, I like the ones that are non-activated because I don't use them. I don't use the activated ones. Some more Digger's Souls is probably good. So really, this team is going in on these guys. This may prove disastrous. Mark my words. We were having a hard time doing damage with this team last time, and now we got a bunch of elites. What's our first target? The Elite Doomsayer has a ton of... What slots can you hit? Only the front two? Okay, let's try and...
Move those mortal legs.
I'm going to try and zero out this guy just really quickly here. Didn't quite get there. Okay. So this team is not very... This team has a lot of resilience. That's the way I'm gonna pitch it. There we go.
More materials. I didn't think it would be this easy.
For each buff or debuff. Not so sure I understand these baddies well enough to know that I'm selecting the right things. I'm not sure your question exactly, Rose. Okay, that's what he does. Noted. Yeah, the damage is a lot more substantial here. So okay, this one's vigor is not low enough for this to make sense quite yet. But we're lighting everyone on fire. Oh, I think this guy's about to explode. Okay, I think she's about to die too. Okay, he's gonna do his big attack again. But I think we have to kill this guy.
This is what 1,000 years.
Okay, and now we need to focus on the number 2 slot. But there's so much warding at play here. Oh, and we don't have the stun yet on show them their place. That was just to knock off some warding. Doesn't really matter what we do here. I want to get the ghoul back a bit. Holy cow. We're getting wailed on.
Become part of the breathless tide.
Okay. Not great. I need ways to heal her, because he's about to do his thing again. This soothsayer guy is really messing with me. So wait, this is when receiving direct damage, restore vigor to an ally. It's not that helpful, is it? Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it'll keep us alive. We unfortunately are not in a position to protect. So,
More will come.
yeah, wow. All right. Oh, so that procs after everybody's dead. Cool, cool. This guy roasted us.
Move those mortal legs.
Why couldn't he have done that ability more? That's the question. He seemed to have like 4 turns in a row. Oh, interrupt. Which is the interrupt one? Oh, I hope they bring back the Abomination Rose. I'm looking for the Interrupt Stance one. You said it... Oh, it was on the Reaper. I got it. Okay. Yes, the Reaper is dead. That would have been the play, though. Got it. Well, this is how we learn. We survived.
Sad display from mortal kind.
Now, did we get these level 3 brains because our minions died? Is that the, Yeah, I got it. I figured it out, Bear. So we still have one party, but we need to rebuild our second party. Yeah, do we get the brains if we survive? So we can re-get the Reaper, who I was liking.
Time.
So let's make a Reaper, but I'm not sold on the Ghoul. And actually, let's get those two in there. The Reaper needs a brain. So let's find that interrupt stance. Ah, yes, drain, interrupt stance. Oh, and it. So wait, it either enemy becomes insane or inspired, or ignores block and ward. Got it. Okay, so you don't always get a brain. We just happen to get lucky there. Might as well put this on the werewolf. No reason to hoard it. So this team is going to be Reaper, Blood Phantasm, you. I kind of feel like we need a damage dealer for this team. I'm a little curious about the Bone Golem. We haven't had a chance to play with the Bone Golem much. But I can't tell if it's kind of like a specialized character. I think a vampire could work well in this context, actually. I've had mixed results with vampires, but... Oh, critical hit stunning for 1 turn seems strong. And I guess then let's invest in a bunch of luck. And some accuracy. I like that concept of a crit-based vampire. Now we're going to be bringing the zombie in. Oh, we do have a health pool here. We're almost full on mana. But if we go this way, we get more action. I think with our A team we can... we're getting ourselves into a lot of combat without... I actually think I'm going to put these here, swap our zombie in, and then I'm going to use the fountain up north. I think I am going to go that way. Okay, and then we have an elite stone golem. but we're back to having our A team. So let's make sure they're all appropriately leveled up. 2 and 2. We'll grab one more physical resist. I think we're gonna hold off there. Hold off there. Grab some attack. And call it there. Alright. Okay, so we need to kill the backliner quickly, because that's the one that does the stance and does the soothsaying nonsense. It starts with so much wording. Holy cow. And we don't have the piercing yet. It drives me crazy that that cold shot there does not... I'm going to go physical damage here to knock the last warding off, I think. But yeah, adding the taunt there doesn't protect the... Oh, that's a... Volley is a magic attack. I see. I see. Okay, but now we're working this guy over. Oh, didn't even get a chance to read what was going on there. When this character dies, the Doomsayer and all his allies will restore vigor and sanity. Okay. That's not terrible. I feel like a big component of our win last time was the ashes. So the ashes that mean every hit causes fire to stack up. That was pretty huge for us. I'm a little worried about our skeleton. Yeah, that's why. This guy just is very stabby. The reason I keep doing Mystic Fortitude is the plus 18 resist is just very valuable. This guy... Okay, we want a magic damage if we're going to hit this guy. Okay. Would have preferred everything to hit the other one, but... Because this guy's stab may kill the skeleton. Ooh, close. How many attacks do they get? Alright, we New Moon here, because we have the Wrath. I want to get this guy sorted, I think.
Maybe I'll craft this one into furniture.
Craft this one into furniture. I guess a throne of bones is what the narrator is referring to. And there's the advantage of New Moon. All right.
A predictable outcome.
We just received an achievement called Chainbreaker. I don't know what that means. But let's see. Hopefully, I can put you in there. This party. I think this is the play. This is going to take a while to heal, unfortunately, though. And we're probably in a position where we could field one more team. Let me read the Bone Golem's abilities so that I make sure I understand it. Okay, so we have a physical attack that deals damage, deals an additional 1 point of damage for every 8 missing vigor. We have an Interrupt Stance Maim ability. Target loses 1 attack for every 10 vigor that the golem is missing. We have Nefarious Engine. Golem recovers 10% vigor. Buff, target gains +2 block until the end. Golem loses vigor. Then we have Self-Destruct. The golem can't miss attack and dies after using it, which is like a big explosion. And then Physical Attack has a 25% chance to stun the target for 1 turn. Golem loses 25 vigor, and it hits everybody. So Splintering March seems pretty awesome. But we don't have a way to force things. There's no redirect or taunt on the Bone Golem. So I didn't have the Musketeer in Darkest Dungeon 1, so I'm an Arbalist guy myself.
Every skeleton dreams to become this when they grow up.
Okay, so if we have a Bone Golem, what else are we pairing with a Bone Golem? Maybe a Headless Horseman? For the random kill potential? And then what do we put at the back line? Oh, I did like an Abomination. We haven't had an Abomination yet this round. I think the Abomination in slot 2. Like, we have like a big guys party, but then what else do we... What are our ranged dealers? I haven't used the Shade yet. Yeah, I like the Arbalist. Musketeer to me was kind of like a niche thing. I don't think I understand what the Lost Soul is meant to be doing. Defeating the game on more pain or defeat... Yeah, I think defeating the game on more pain unlocks the Black Widow bear. This team could potentially have a bride and a vampire. Except we can't afford a bride and a vampire. What does the Shade look like? Gloom Claws. All successful attacks against your minions cause the attacker to take stress damage equal to 150% of the damage dealt. Not that useful if we're not going to be taking a lot of damage, but maybe we are. Well, let's get a Wraith in the mix.
In tenebris mortis.
Yeah, that may be a reason after this run, Bear, for us to go back to a lower difficulty and beat the lower difficulty. So for this team to work, I think our Abomination needs to be higher level, because we're going to need it for defense. And I'm going to pick up Protect. And then I think we just get a lot of Vigor. And a bit of... Pick up an Accuracy, a Damage, and a... Evasion, I guess? Yeah. Okay. I don't think this party works as all level 1s, but... oh, gosh, and we have the Soothsayer, but we have our Reaper, and we've learned that we can use the Reaper to interrupt them. So maybe we try this team out. Let's make sure that we have things set up. Okay, so what do we want here? We're using Mark of Retribution a lot. So we can make it 3 turns, so we have to cast it less frequently. I kind of like that. Gives us more opportunity to do other things. And then, what are the stats that we're going for with you? I'm going to grab 1 just into damage, I think. And then we're always looking to keep our resilience on the up and up. I'll take a damage. Wow. You have a little bit of everything, don't you? More damage. And a little bit of luck. There we go. Oh, really? Does it not? You're right, it doesn't. Alright, so... we don't have anything to pull anyone forward, so we're gonna have to kill someone quick with this team, I think. Famous last words. Anything we can pick up with our... No, I'm gonna save. We're starting to get into the level 2 abilities that have some value, so... Alright, well, we got an elite soothsayer. Oh, it looked like he was in position... Nope. Position 3 for a second there. Who's going to die the fastest? I think it's this guy here. Oh, we can't hit you with that from there. Just kidding. So we're risking it a little to try and burn this guy down in hopes that we can get... Alright, so you got marked. Which, every attack against the target is a critical hit. Interesting, okay. We're trying to burn this guy down. That's our play here. How much are you at? You're at 24, burning for 12 to 15. I think we can do that. Yeah. That'll get him dead. I hate how this guy also starts out with a ton of warding. What was that, plus 2,400? Excuse me? Okay, so now we can hopefully do the stance interruption, is the plan. All right, it worked. Look at us learning things. Okay. I don't want to impale. Probably Phantasmal Assault here. At least the Blood Phantasm heals a little bit. Okay. We're coming up with something here. Is this a magic attack? Yeah, so let's light him on fire. And our Blood Phantasm is healing, which is pretty sweet. Scythe of Death. For each 1% vigor and sanity the target is missing, inflict physical damage. Maximum of 100% and 100%. I mean, is this just going to kill him? Oh, almost. All right.
One by one, life.
That seems like a good ability.
This world.
That was a surprising amount of damage, though. For our skeleton to take. I like the zeros. I'm more a fan of the zeros. But this party seems cool, actually.
As worthless as you were in life, you will be worth something in death.
It's uncool the way she murders people. So let's see. I think we can use Hysteria. Oh, okay. The warding still works on, like, percentage-based abilities. That's kind of what I was wondering. Oh, there's Tactical Retreat. We haven't even looked at that yet. We'll do this to knock off 2 block. Oh, why'd that only work? Knock off 1 block? That's interesting. So it's a magic attack, so this should work now. Doesn't do that much damage. Based on the percentages listed there, I was expecting a little more out of that. And that looks like 2 hits, but that time it did appear to do both of their blocks, so I don't even know. The misses are killing me. Still hitting for 25 through all that. I don't think it's worth forcing her to attack the skeleton, especially when we have 4 buffs on the 4 buffs, so we got 4 hits with the smite, or 2 buffs.
Keeps up, I'll be done purging the world ahead of schedule.
Okay, we got a little bit of flesh there.